In the ever-evolving landscape of video games, one aspect continues to captivate players worldwide: immersion. The ability to transport oneself into fantastical worlds and epic adventures lies at the heart of gaming's allure. One of my favourite gaming innovations that has contributed to immersive gameplay is the introduction of vibration controllers. RuneScape's medieval fantasy setting is a world with swords, sorcery and mythical creatures, where firearms have no place, and as such, the concept of recoil typically associated with guns is non-existent in this universe. So how else could we further immerse ourselves into the world of RuneScape? Well, I suppose I could dye my hair to look more like my in-game character, but that novelty will wear off fast. Okay, well, what if every time you take damage you get an electric shock? Okay, here's the plan. We create a RuneLite plugin to send a command via the cloud to a Raspberry Pi. Not that Pi. The Pi then sends the shock command to me wearing the shock device. Flawless. We got a package. Okay, voiceover time. I don't want to bore you guys by making this part needlessly long. I just wanted to show you guys the process of setting this up. Here I am opening the box for the first time and seeing how the device functions. In the box you'll get the remote, collar and these metal prongs, which I assume are to dig through the fur of the dog. I'm not sure I'll be needing those. So step 1 is to get inside the remote, which proved much harder than you'd assume. It's got 2 screws on the back but is also clipped in. So I start to stab at it with a screwdriver in order to prise it apart. I ended up stabbing myself in the finger, but that's just the price we pay. We finally get access to the motherboard, and then it's just the process of soldering some wires onto the shock button. Once those are soldered on, I connect it to my Raspberry Pi and start testing my code. On the left we have the server, which receives the commands sent by the client on the right hand side. I can type on or off into the command prompt and the device responds accordingly. Once that's set up, I need to ensure that RuneLite is also communicating with the Pi. So I enter in my Pi's local IP address, set a shock delay and start punching a Varrock guard to help assist in testing. Well, now we know that that's all working, there's only one thing left to do. Oh, don't do it.